Hi everybody, I am Juan Cruz, a professor of Sophomore Clinic 2 from the Experiential Engineering Education Department at Rowan University. And I made this video to say hello to our students and to remind you that we are in this together. So let me say to you a few words. Let's start by talking about the elephant in the room. Well, yeah, I know. You will have heard about this a lot. You will have heard about these implications and probably are getting tired of talking about it. But thanks for the magic of the video, you can skip this if you want to go to the chase. So you're still here. Excellent. So the first thing that I want to say to you is thank you. Thank you for doing your part. We faculty are doing our part as well. We are in this together. We are isolating ourselves to help us, but to help society. You might have heard a lot about the flattening of the curve, which is basically to ease the burden on our healthcare system. We cannot stress how important this is. From an engineering perspective, we could foresee what are the implications if our health system breaks. There are too many unintended consequences, and neither of them are positive. So again, thank you. I can barely understand, I can barely imagine how this could be for you, how hard this would be for you. And I can only tell you that I respect the different ways that you have to cope with this situation. And to add another layer of difficulty for you and for us, we are starting our classes online. So our university is putting resources so professors can make this transition as smooth as possible. But I'm not sure if you are having the same kind of resources. Hence, I decided to give you a piece of advice on how to manage this whole thing of classes online. First, remember that what is most important is your well-being. Your well-being physically and mentally. This situation will pass and our life will go on. But it is hard. You must be tempted of not doing anything. You must be tempted of doing the bare minimum and get over with this academic semester as soon as possible. So be mindful of listening to your motivation. I was a student very recently and I needed to work at a distance in a semi-online environment. So I became a master of procrastination. And I needed to learn ways to overcome with that temptation, to manage the distractions, and to focus on my goals. I did wanted to graduate, but I also wanted to be prepared for my professional future, for my professional career. And I became better because I overcome those obstacles. And that taught me a lot of myself. Overcoming hard times makes you learn. The key is your motivation and discipline. So you will have the opportunity to become a more disciplined professional, and that is fantastic. Being a more disciplined professional that will be able to manage yourself, your own time. That's great. So here are the tips. And thanks to my colleague, Dr. Cheryl Carrico, for putting these ideas together. So first, can you designate a room, a location in your home, as your classroom or your study room, even if it's the kitchen table? This gives a sense of being at your university, and that is important. And you can be creative. Well, maybe not that creative. But the idea that if you communicate your designated space to your family, to your friends, to your partner, to your spouse, to your mates, if they see you there, it's because you are studying or working, and that could help limiting the interruptions. My kids, for example, they know that if I am here in this space, I am working, and they try to respect it. Of course, if they see me playing, because I'm not working and now they are here all the time. Second, Consider your study hours. Make a schedule. If your classes are asynchronous, even if they are asynchronous, set up the same time or day that you used to have in your institution and to work on each class. Add an appropriate amount of time to your homework. Try to follow these rules. For each class credit, schedule 3 hours per week. If you overly blend your study and non-study time, you can lose track of either. So at the end of the day, you don't neither study nor rest. Third, have some breaks. You can and should have breaks. There are time management techniques, for example, that encourage you to work for 25 minutes or 30 minutes and then stop for 5 minutes and then work 25 minutes or 30 minutes again. That helps you with the rhythm. Imagine that these breaks are pauses between classes or this time is spent on walking or driving to your university. It is better if these breaks are physical. I remember that at the beginning my breaks were playing a video card game. And yes, my brain relaxed, but my back and knees hurt. 4. Keep meeting with your classmates, of course, online. But meeting with them help with the accountability and help to keep you connected. Being online, working at your home, can seem at the beginning little fun, little vacation, but even that has a limit. Time is valuable. And for example, if you're in your second year, you might have less than 60 weeks of academic time to become a professional. So it is not too much time left. And please, remember that you're not good at multitasking. I am certainly not. Only 2% of the population, 2% can do multitasking. The rest of us are delusional. Being on Facebook, being on Instagram, being on all the Zuckerberg and Bezos related apps is not studying. Netflix is not studying, nor even if it's in the background. And to my students, you will become great engineers. I'm proud of saying that I am your teacher, and I will be proud of saying that I'm your teacher when you graduate. I miss you guys. Stay safe and stay healthy. Have a nice day.